Hello everyone, welcome to fucking Whack Comics. I'm here with Derrz from Collecting the Derrz, and we're gonna do
Hello.
10 whack questions. How you going, man?
Good, bro. Good. Excited to be here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for your
Always.
time. We actually had a couple of people suggest you for 10 whack questions from last
Oh, yeah.
season. We
Yeah.
had
Nice.
Mark from Legion of Comics and Dale from Dale of Suspense.
Nice.
Both
Daddy
of
Dale and
them
Daddy Mark.
Both of them wanted you on, so you either have them to thank or to blame for
Both.
however this turns out. Yeah,
Both.
we'll see. But the first question is a super simple one for people who do not know you. Who the fuck are you?
If you don't know who the hell I am by now, you're missing out, bro. Because with my channel, I keep things raw, I keep things real, and I try and keep things positive and just do my thing. I'm a goblin on Whatnot. Get gobbling up those giveaways. I do a Sunday night sesh, kicking it, Friday positivity, and then Monday mail calls. And then I'm dropping shorts, bro. So definitely come kick it if you can.
Nice man. I love your Friday positivity videos.
Thanks,
I think
bro.
they're my favorite.
They're my
I don't
favorite
think
to make too.
I don't think anyone else is doing that. Like making a video just to put out some positive vibes out there, and
Mm-hmm.
we definitely need that, man. And
For
I
sure, for
appreciate you for
sure,
doing that.
for sure.
Question number two. What character do you hate the most?
What character do I hate the most?
Yeah.
Um, there's a few characters I despise a lot, but with recent events and everything going on in comics, I think my most hated character would be Miss Marvel.
Really?
Yeah, and it attributes to the show. The show was that I already wasn't a fan of the character, and then the show kind of put it over the tipping point. And then the recent events of the death of Miss Marvel, and then her coming back 2 weeks, I think it just solidified her as somebody I do not care about.
You know,
Sorry, all the Miss Marvel fans out there, but the four of you. Oh,
this run, that her first,
I have her. Is that the run that everybody would recommend for Miss Marvel?
yes,
Because there
yes,
is
this is,
one run that I have heard multiple people talk about. Is the only thing good to read.
yeah, this is like the first 20 or so issues,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fucking fire. It's so
Nice.
good. And it's really sad that Miss Marvel has gone down the path that she's went, because she started out so
Mm-hmm.
fucking strong.
Right.
And yeah, this book is great. I loved every page of this.
I blame it on the TV show and think that us as fans would be confused about her stretching in the show because of Mr. Fantastic. We already know they both do the same thing, so
Yeah,
just let it ride. But
yeah.
at this point, it's too late. So.
I was definitely looking forward to seeing how they would go with the stretchy shit,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
it's been a long time since we've seen a stretchy character
Right.
on the screen, and yeah, I definitely was disappointed when it was just like, hey, here's some
Floating
lights,
fists.
yeah, some lights. It's like a fucking Green Lantern or something like that. They turned her into,
Exactly.
yeah. Yeah, it's very sad what's happened with Miss Marvel indeed. Question number three. Who's the sexiest member of the YouTube comic book community?
Oh, the sexiest member of the YouTube comic book community.
Yeah.
So
Who's the
the first thing that comes to mind is who have I seen with their shirt off the most?
Oh,
That's where my mind's going. And recently, the dude I miss it live every time, but if you send Mr. Gary B, the casual guy, some stickers over on Madam's channel every Saturday morning, he will put a sticker on and be shirtless for you. So I can appreciate, that shameless plug of taking the shirt off. So I'm gonna have to give it to Gary B.
he is a sexy motherfucker.
Yes, he is.
If you talk to Rob though, he might say the opposite. I had
Rob's a looker too, though.
I think I had Rob on. I can't remember who he was with, but I had them fighting over who's the better person, and Rob was fighting for Gary,
Mhm.
and he was just putting him down, like, the way that he looked, and it's like, you're supposed to be defending this guy, not fucking running him to the ground.
Look, if you look at Gary, he's not the cutest guy out there. He's used to having to fight for the things he wants.
I can assume that Gary lost that battle.
Question number 4, in honor of Simple Simon, the hashtag foot guy, what comic book character has the best feet?
Who the best feet? I'm gonna have to say the Hawk, because they're really prominent, defined, in your face. You can get in on them, you can groom them, do whatever you need to do. He's got you. He's right there for you.
You know, I think this is the 3rd time we've had the Hawk.
He's one of the people that comes to mind right off the rip.
Yeah, he's got some huge veiny feet.
Yes,
you know?
they'd be right there in your face, ready to rock.
I don't know. Sometimes they draw him with his toenails looking real nasty.
When you need to get in there and clean them, bad.
Maybe some people like some dirty toenails.
Yes,
Can't
sir.
shame. Can't foot
you
shame.
cannot foot shame.
Yeah. Simple Simon would get really upset if he foot shamed.
People do make a lot of money with feet, though.
Definitely. Question number 5. What anime character do you think Mark from Legion of Comics would be?
Ooh, so this is perfect because he's a big Superman fan. That's his stuff, Superman. And recently on HBO, even though I've only watched the first like 2 or 3 episodes, and then the show kind of fell off for me. The new Superman show kind of has that anime vibe. So for sure, Mark would definitely be that kind of Superman from that show.
I think this is the 2nd or 3rd time we've had that answer too, and I think I'm deciding to not allow that answer anymore.
Okay, I'll change it. I think
it's a bit of a cheat answer, you know, because it's Superman, and he's
okay.
a comic
Let me think. I wanna. Okay, so Mark likes also the Hawk. He's a big Hawk fan. So who more represents better of a green character, a more iconic green character from any anime than Piccolo? So Mark is definitely going to be Piccolo for sure. And he's wise. He's got the knowledge. He kind of looks over us. You know, he's got the kids. His kids are kind of like Gohan growing up and stuff like that. So Mark is definitely that teacher role. So for sure, Mark is Piccolo.
That is a way better answer. Thank you for giving the second try there.
Yes, sir.
I would love to see Mark cosplay as Piccolo too. Just
That'd be
paint
awesome.
him green, shave his head bald, like
big shoulder pads, get the turban. He'd be ready to go.
Get the little antennas going and everything.
Yes, sir.
He would be a sexy green Piccolo.
I agree.
Question number 6. What comic book character is most likely to have a whack in their comic book, and what artist could you see drawing that?
So does that mean they already have a comic book and then that character does a whack in that comic book?
Yeah, they do a whack in the comic book.
Okay, so let me see. What comics really over the top? Rick and Morty comes to mind right off the rip. So I think I'm gonna go with Rick and Morty, and the comic book artist that could really portray the artistic and glory of that whack. I'm gonna have to give it to Scotty Young. He would have the color, he would have the cartooniness, it would just be all over in your face. It would just be whacking all over the place for sure.
So you're saying Rick and Morty, so they'll be whacking together?
Yes. And they could be. It'd be a family affair, I think.
Awkward.
Yeah, and Jerry would be watching from the closet, crying.
I could see that. I could definitely see Scotty Young drawing some really cute penises as well.
Oh yeah, really adorable ones, alien ones, and everything.
Question number 7: in your best Mickey Mouse impression, can you please give us a quick review of Keanu Reeves' Berserker?
And my best, so now I got to think of what like a Mickey Mouse sounds like. Hang on, I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna give a quick practice. Okay, I got it. So man, I've only read issue like 1 or 2 of Berserker, so I'm not really familiar.
That's
But
fine.
I think it would be like, "Hi guys, I'm Keanu Reeves from Berserker and Matrix and some other shooter movies. My show is not sponsored by Disney, but sponsored by Keanu Reeves. So my book is about killing and getting torn up by whack hack comics. Thanks, guys."
That was perfect. That was perfect. I appreciate you actually taking the time to nail that Mickey Mouse impression.
It would have
in
been
my-
better if I've actually read the book, but I think I only own issue 1, so
That's totally fine. Totally fine. That's all you need is issue 1, really. Issue 1 was really good, and then I think it fell off after that. I really did enjoy issue
yeah.
1. But it's Keanu Reeves. What can you expect?
Right.
He's a bit of a shit cunt.
Sometimes. He's a nice guy in real life, I've heard.
I've heard he's a cunt.
Mm.
All right, Derrz, someone has a gun to your head, and they're
Mhm.
going to kill you if you don't sing a karaoke song. What song are you going to sing?
There's a couple good options I could pick. I'm just trying to pick a good one. Because if I mess it up, I'm gonna get shot. So I don't want to pick something I'm too confident in and mess it up. Ooh, that one really put me on the spot. I wasn't. Okay, I got it. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Motherfuck, motherfuck. Noise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Noise. Smoking weed, doing coke. Smoking weed, doing coke. Drinking biz. Rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who's got the blunts? We got the blunts. Rolling blunts and smoking them. Jungle Love. Oh. I think you wanna know me. That's the one I'd go with.
That was perfect. I didn't even have to ask you to give us an example. You just went straight into it, and I really appreciate that.
Thanks, man.
That was great.
Got to give it my all here.
Yeah, that was great. Let's hope that he knows that song. Because if he doesn't,
if he doesn't get the reference,
yeah, if he doesn't, and he's like, he thinks you're just doing like a bit of freestyle before breaking into Jungle Love, and then you don't live her on Jungle Love.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd let me get to the Jungle Love part.
Question number 9. What Disney character would you put into Red Room?
Ooh, that's a good one, because whoever's going to be in that's going to get nice and cut up and dismembered and have a very good time. So which Disney character do I really... Elsa for sure. I cannot stand when that movie came out and you heard "Let It Snow" my son was right around that age, and man, he loved that movie. He was like 3 or 4 when it came out, so definitely Elsa going into Red Room, have her way with her.
Can you give us a little pitch on what would happen?
I think she would go in there and, she'd go in there being a princess, having a Disney princess, and trying to invite all the fine gentlemen of the family and of the Red Room comic to come with her to her ice castle. But basically, they're going to pin her to the wall. I don't know if you've ever seen like Hellraiser or something, but scenes from that kind of come to mind. I'm a big horror guy, so chains against the wall, filleted open, ready to go. And then you could even go so far as to take her into like a Leatherface role, wear her, and then they would go back to the castle, and then they would take care of all her friends back at the castle, wearing her skin.
Brutal, I love it. We should pitch that one to Ed too. I reckon he could go for it.
Oh, for sure. I'm a sick and twisted horror fan, so I got a lot of ideas.
Question number 10. Can you please show me and everyone watching how you, Derrz, would whack a comic book?
Okay, perfect. So I have right here one of the rarest comics in my collection, Lance Court or Hard Corpse from Valiant. Got got a nice little shirtless guy over here. But like DJ Lynx and Rob and Brian and all these people, they all claim to have the best giveaway bin. You watch their shows, you enter a hashtag, you give a giveaway bin. But what if I wanted to start something about having the worst giveaway bin? So if you would take this comic and just completely rip it, that way you have individual pages, and then you could put it in your short box with the individual pages. And you know how Rob does like his back to front, his front to back? You could pull out individual pages and then put these in a Gemini mailer with a sticker. Of course, you got to have a sticker with it, but it'd be multiple pages of different comic books. You could even tear the pages in half to save some room, so you could only destroy like 2 or 3 comics and have a month's worth of giveaways. That way you're really giving back to the community.
That's a beautiful whack hack and a thoughtful one too, giving back to the community.
It's all about giving back to the community from where I'm at.
1 page at a time.
Yes.
As that was the 10 what questions, but now we have 10 this or that questions.
Okay.
But feel free to answer them how you want to and elaborate if you choose to do so. The first question is, who sucks more, Tyler or Elon Musk?
So, as the creator of my logo and somebody who I'm very behind on the hashtag Tyler Never Sucks movement, I have to go with Elon Musk, especially because Elon Musk declined the cage match with Zuckerberg. Elon Musk, you're a pussy.
So if he got into the cage match,
then Tyler, but only if he got in the cage match and won, then Tyler would suck.
Only if he won.
Yes, he would have.
You wouldn't give him points for trying.
Nope, he'd have to beat Zuckerberg.
Fair enough. Who would you rather French kiss, Donald Trump or Chip Getler, the White Shadow?
I would probably go with Chip Getler, the White Shadow, only because Donald Trump's under a lot of scrutiny right now from like the FBI and the government, and I don't want to be involved in any of that nonsense. So I'm coming for you, Chip.
Would you rather die from drowning or getting suffocated from Tyler's Tootsies?
Tyler's Tootsies, because I couldn't think of a better way to go out.
Would you rather burn a piece of Austin LeMay's art or Ignacio's art?
I'm going to man, that one hurts. That's a deep one because they're both incredible. I'm gonna burn Ignacio's and then I'm gonna sit Austin's on top of it, and then they're both gonna go down with the ship.
Ooh, I think that might be a bit of a cheat answer.
A cheat answer?
Yeah, you have to pick one or the other.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with Ignacio strictly because I did recently just get the salve in.
Wow. A lot more people have chosen Ignacio. I wonder if
it hurts. It hurts my soul.
There we go. Would you rather eat Tyler's comic book ice cream sandwich or my comic book fairy bread?
That's a tough choice too. That's almost harder than the Ignacio and Austin one. I really like the idea of eating something Tyler's touch, though. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go with Tyler.
The comic book ice cream sandwich. I hope you like lettuce in your ice cream sandwich.
I do. I wouldn't have it without it.
Perfect. What would you rather own? Amazing Fantasy 15, the first appearance of Spider-Man, or Nick's Kicks and Comics Missing Finger?
Nick's Kicks and Comics Missing Finger, without a doubt. I would literally wear it on a necklace and cherish it forever.
Sort of tease him with it?
Or I would send it into like CGC, like the grading company, and get it like a card slabbed and get the condition. Then I'd probably come back like a 2.5 or something, not perfect mint or anything.
Who's the better YouTuber? Gary B, the casual comic guy, or Rob Fat Stacks of Comics?
That's also tough as well, but I have to pick Rob strictly because he hops on my Sunday night sesh at week in and week out. So I got to respect that.
Wow. That didn't go where I thought it would go at all, because you said that Gary was the sexiest member. So
He is, and I'm not backing down from that. But again, that is a heartfelt answer, and it crushes my soul. But Gary, come hang out on the Sunday night sesh, man.
So you're only picking Rob because he shows up on your channel. That's it.
Yep, he puts in that work and he shows up, man. I gotta respect the hustle.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I was really surprised. I honestly thought I knew where that answer was going. Gary being sexy, but obviously sexy doesn't translate to being the best YouTuber.
I do like to watch him though. I enjoy watching Gary.
That's not what I heard. Who's the better Chris? Chris from Chaos and Comics, or Chris the comic vet?
That's tough too. I'm gonna have to go with Chris the comic vet strictly on the fact that he's a veterinarian.
Really? I heard it the other way. I heard he was a veterinarian.
No, that last episode he was just messing around with you.
Was he?
Yeah, he was just messing around. He's the biggest veterinarian we know.
Really? That bastard. So he can really fix my pets and my comic books.
Yes, he can fix your pets, your comic books, and the military all at the same time.
There we go. The last question, maybe the most important: pus or sperm?
Sperm. Yeah, easy, dude. You know the theme of my channel. I like to throw those squirting emojis all over, so you can interpret that as how you like, but I'm a sperm kind of guy. And we all started as sperm, so
That's true.
That's true.
I wonder what it would have been like if we started as pus.
Man,
We can only imagine.
we could only imagine getting shot onto a mirror.
Thank you so much, Adam, for your time.
course,
I
dude,
truly
of course.
appreciate it.
Of course.
Who would you like to see on 10 Whack Questions next?
So, in honor of the CBC Awards coming out this Friday, I have to nominate the Godfather, Brian LCS himself.
Brian. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Brian, I'm coming after you next, motherfucker. Thank you again, Adam, and thank you everyone for watching.
Bye.
Ignacio, he's the artist and a ball. You pay him enough, there's nothing he won't draw. Ignacio, Ignacio, Ignacio. When I met the cunt, he was drawing Killer Roo. Now he judges which character you choose. Ignacio, he knows how they poo. Now he's whacking all over you.
So Derrz, this is a great idea for future a future iteration of this series when they're grown up and they're older, and we get to see this. I mean, drawn by Scotty Young, who wouldn't want to see that? But let's cover ourselves and do things legally, and let's say that, yeah, this is in the future, and there's nothing, not even drawn illegally here. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep talking about this, man.
They're older, Iggy. They're older.
Yeah, I know.
Marty's 35 and Rick is 106.
This makes me human, you know. People are witnessing my limits. How much of a whore I am. Okay, I'm not talking about this.
They get recast and now they're old men.
Old man Morty.
Yeah, old man Morty. Like old man Logan.
Oh God. This motherfucker put us in a tricky situation.
Ignacio, he's the artist and a ball. You pay him enough, there's nothing he won't draw. Ignacio, Ignacio, Ignacio. When I met the cunt, he was drawing Killer Roo. Now he judges which character you choose. Ignacio, he knows how they poo. Now he's whacking all over you.